Damn, that's pretty cool, Howie. And this is a serious situation here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very serious situation that we are sitting at right now. This is coming towards the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now. And we are watching this as it definitely makes its way into the later nights of the hours. We do have an active, violent tornado right now going towards the towns of Reno, going straight towards Lakeside and Lake Worth. If you know anybody in these areas, let them know they need to be in that safe spot immediately, okay? We're looking at about hail sizes up to 2.75 inch in diameter. You're looking at about baseball size hail with this tornado, okay? This is a violent tornado. It's doing damage right now. It's on the ground. We have debris signatures. We have debris velocity going on, so... We have the tornado.
There's a ton of neighborhoods. Oh, we're already coming into the west side of Fort Worth.
This tornado is coming right into the side of Fort Worth right now. Okay, that's coming right into Fort Worth. Right into the Fort Worth area. Let's come back up here. Let's kind of take a look at how are these storms doing. Over here right now. I'm not seeing anything too discreet at the moment. But with these storms, they are severe. They're going to continue to get more severe, especially the one in Dallas-Fort Worth. It's kind of just one of those things where if you know somebody, hey, go to that safe spot, okay? This is just one of those situations where you don't have time at all. You don't have time at all. Get into that safe spot. All right. There's just no time. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you guys in this manner, but there's no time. There seriously is no time, and what I am gonna do is make a post. And this tornado is still really strong. It's still really violent. Man, I posted a post for this tornado, so we can get people in here and they know what's going on. this is just one of those things. When you have stuff like this, especially these kinds of tornadoes at nighttime. This is a very, very dangerous situation, and when I mean dangerous, I do mean what's going on right now is this is a destructive tornado. I will not be shocked if we get a deal for a damaging tornado, or if we get a tornado emergency with this cell. I really don't like to see this on radar. I really don't. This is really, really terrifying for people in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Okay? You guys don't have time. So, we're live on YouTube. We're tracking a violent tornado going towards the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You guys tune in. I'm on YouTube. I'm not able to stream on TikTok for some of you guys that watch me on there. So definitely go to YouTube, and if you're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, be ready for these for this damaging tornado. It is on the ground. It's doing damage. We have the shot right here. We do have the shot right here from John McKinney right now, who's tracking this active tornado warning. And we're tracking this thing live. We're letting you guys know what's going on. So make sure to join us on YouTube and keep up with the latest weather alerts that is coming to your local area. Thank you.
Are you gonna shower? You gonna do that for a while?
I'm gonna do that for a while, then I'll shower.
I'm gonna start another load of laundry. I'm just asking.
Okay. So we have a huge violent tornado right now, and just by the looks of this, we're looking about an EF4. We're looking about this is a destructive storm. It's doing damage. Okay. We're looking about baseball size hail with this storm, and the winds are close to 80 to about 90 miles an hour. So this is just a situation where we can't take this thing lightly. If you're in this area, just get into that safe spot. That's pretty much really all I have to say for you guys that is going on. So if you do know anybody in these areas, let them know. You have a really, really strong, violent tornado in here that is probably most likely rain rat right now. Mason Harris is offline. We do have Storm Runner, who is getting a beautiful shot of this storm, and I am going to turn on the volume, and you can see
Right behind us in the light, I just saw one.
so there is power flashes. Just looking at this on radar, this storm is really violent. So
My brother. Okay.
I guess that's a no.
this is definitely a storm you do not want to be in. This is an area that is just is uncertain on what's going to happen. Looking about huge hail over here in the Tahlequah Steel Well area right now. So we are watching these storms. This storm is going towards the Dallas-Fort Worth. I know Dallas-Fort Worth is a very populated area. So if you know anybody that lives in these areas, let them know. Hey, get into that safe spot. You have a damaging, violent tornado coming towards you. You're looking about maybe baseball-sized hail, 80 to 90 mile per hour wind gusts with this storm. There is debris signature on radar. This is a really, really tight couplet. This storm right here is definitely producing a lot of damage. I really hate to say that, but just by looking at it on the radar and what Freddy is showing over here on the top right-hand corner, this is just a situation that is no good. It's coming straight towards the Dallas-Fort Worth. I know there's a lot of people that live there. I have a few friends that live there now that moved down there. Definitely let them know what's going on before I came on the stream. So they're definitely in their safe spot. They're ready for what's coming their way. A lot of people on TikTok messaged me and said, hey, what's it looking like in Dallas about that storm? over there in Reno. Is it coming? How long is it going to be? So what we are going to do is we're going to do a storm track here for this active tornado warning storm. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw this out towards the Dallas-Fort Worth, maybe going towards Benbrook just a little bit. So it's going towards White Settle in about 19 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this thing maybe a little bit more northeast. So we do have more counties interacted in this. We have Castle Hill East at about 10 minutes, Lakeside 14, Fort Worth Nature 14, Lake Worth 18, White Settlement 20, Westworth Village 22, River Oaks 23, Fort Worth itself 26, and Texas Christian University at 30 minutes. Okay, you can see how this storm is looking on radar. It does not look very good. This is a very situation. I don't know if Aaron's is in here right now, but if he is, we're hoping that he puts some stuff down in the chat for you guys. So, but like I said before, if you know anybody anywhere, just anywhere, Lakeside, Lake Worth, Castle Hill, Willow Park, Highway 3, 33, and 25 Road. I'm going towards Westland I-30, going towards White Settlement, Westworth Village, River Oaks, going all the way down towards Benrook, maybe parts of Lona and Aledo are definitely going to be impacted with this tornado. So this is definitely a storm to still watch. That tornado warning is still going on. It is damage threat concernable. So considerable. Okay, considerable. Yeah. Well, this is a dangerous situation, is what the National Weather Service is saying. So this is a destructive storm. You're looking at a baseball-sized hail that will break your windshield. That will break your windows. Definitely will damage your roof. Definitely will. Definitely be in the. Definitely be in that cellar.
That's kind of scary. That's not
I had it updated 2 minutes ago, so hopefully that guy's doing okay, guys.
Down there. I know you had a couple local Texas chasers down there, but that seemed about it.
So they are sounding the sirens. Just going towards the east side of White Settlement. Going towards more the Lake Fort Worth area. So going towards the River Oaks. That is where Storm Runner Media is located right now. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, just be on the lookout for those damaging storms to impact you guys. This is a very strong, scary situation. This is something not to mess with, not to play around with. So, I hate to see people go through this kind of thing. I'm in a situation like this. It's scary. It's not fun. It causes a lot of panic. So, if there's just anything that we can do to solve a situation like this, well, that's what we're gonna try our best to do. And when we have stuff like this going on, it's one of those things where you can't let up on the update that you are giving. Okay, you can't give up on these updates, especially when you have a violent tornado that is still pretty violent, going on for 16 minutes. This tornado is observed. It looks what I want to say with this tornado, it's still really broad. It's still going on pretty strongly, and this is a situation where if you're caught in this thing and you don't have time to get into your cellar, or if you don't have time to get into the shelter, then this is something that you really want to watch. because this is coming straight for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And we definitely want people in Dallas-Fort Worth to be ready. They have extended the tornado warning. You're looking at about tennis ball size hail. Wow. So this storm is dropping tennis ball size hail now. Sirens should be going off. This storm is doing damage as we speak. This is a destructive storm. You're looking at about winds close to 80 to almost 90 miles an hour going towards White Settlement, River Oaks, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you're in any of these warnings, get into your safe spot immediately. There's no time. Don't hesitate. Don't go outside and look. Okay? Don't be like, wow, this is awesome. I'm going to go outside and look at this and see if I can get a cool photo. No. Get inside. Get into the cellar. This is a dangerous situation that we are dealing with. And I really hate to tell you guys this, but this is just one of those things that we are going on. Where it's really, really, really scary, especially with this kind of storm. So it's just something that we really want to get out of the way, or else this is going to be a bad situation. Very, very bad situation. Yeah, I definitely agree with what he's saying there. So this is just a situation where they're most likely probably going to issue a tornado emergency. We're almost at that threshold point where I could definitely see that tornado emergency being issued if there's huge debris signature coming out on the storm. And we have Freddie here. They're right.
Interstate here. A little hail coming in.
I think so.
Yeah, we're on the leading edge, so that makes sense. We're just parked right now on the shoulder of the interstate, storm runner. I don't know where you guys are at right now.
This is a pretty violent situation.
That's all we can see right now. I see some structure in it.
That's really all they can see. If we see a huge debris signature, I wouldn't be shocked if they issue a tornado emergency going towards the Dallas-Fort Worth, going towards the Lake Worth, going towards West Worth Village, White Settlement, and River Oaks. So if you're anywhere in those areas that are just named off, be in your safe spot, get into the cellar. You don't have time. You guys don't have time. I'm sorry. I'm not here to scare anybody, but it's the truth. So we have that huge debris signature showing up on radar right now, and it's just one of those things that you have when you're watching storms like this. It's very, very, very violent storms going towards the Texarkana area, going towards Shreveport. So if you know anybody in those areas, tell them to get into that safe spot too. But Dallas-Fort Worth, it is coming in on you. That tornado-warned storm is coming in on you guys. Be in that safe spot. Get into the cellar. Get into the bathroom. Stay away from windows. Get away from the interior room of your home. Get into a closet, or even get into a bathroom. So we are making sure that this tornado isn't trying to strengthen itself or try to recycle. Because if it tries to recycle, that's bad.
I'm good. Well, I will be good, but dude, I'm absolutely beside myself right now. Like, that thing was going south, and it was barreling towards me. Then I went southeast, and it started barreling towards me again. Like, stuff was flying around. I'm done with the storm. I listened east to say, no, I'm done with this storm, man.
Dog, I don't blame you for 1 second there, bro. I mean, that was some scary stuff. We saw your dot, and we're like, dude, I really hope that's, like, delayed, you know?
Yeah, no,
Sounds like maybe it
was
wasn't
real
delayed.
time. It was absolutely real time.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm still freaking shaking, man. Like because I saw it light up in one of the power flashes. I saw all the rain curtains. It was really expansive. Like, we're gonna wake up tomorrow morning, and that's there's gonna be a lot of damage to Springtown.
yeah. I don't doubt it. I think we gotta drop a little bit south now. I'm starting to get into hail, so I'll see if I can find
Good.
anybody coming this way.
No, now there's somebody coming. They're going the other way. You're good. You're good.
I'm good. Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Cool.
We're good. We're good. I mean, we stayed a little bit east. I mean, we were like a couple miles east of it, but even still, it felt kind of sketchy from our perspective too. So, you know, I can't imagine what it was like being up in there, bro. I mean, that was some scary stuff, man.
No, I was sitting at a red light. I didn't want to blow through the red light, and then everything started getting lifted around me, so I made a right-hand turn and turned
buddy.
right into its path. It's very stupid.
Yeah, it just passed me on the shoulder, but okay. Welcome to Texas.
Once I personally start making stupid decisions, that's where I have to call it.
That's actually pretty smart. That's actually a pretty smart move. Well,
Yeah.
well, hey man, let's catch up afterward, okay? You just take it
Yeah,
easy.
definitely.
Maybe we can meet
Yeah,
up
you
with
too,
you on the way
man.
back to tomorrow's target.
Yeah, up in Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bit of a drive tonight now too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing that now.
Okay.
Once this hail report is over. Really appreciate you checking in. Oh man.
Hey, I'm just glad you're safe, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm just glad to not be in the path anymore. That was the scariest moment of my life.
We are on the western metro here of Fort Worth.
Hey, at least you got it. You know, at least you got it. If you're gonna do something that stupid, at least you can catch it on video. So, right? Oh my gosh, so. Shoot. All right. Well, hey, you take it easy, bro. Okay, we're right on this thing, so we gotta log back in.
Right on, man. Best of luck to you the rest of the night. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, bro. All right, catch you in a bit.
All right, man.
Yep. All right,
All
man.
right, peace.
Oh, Mason Harris, guys. What a guy. Sounded like he had a pretty close call, so I'm just glad he's okay. That could have ended a lot differently, just looking at his positioning there, so. Where did my watch go? Oh, it's in right here. It's right here.
Where did it go? Oh, wait, it's in my hand.
I just checked in with Mason Harris. It sounded like he'd 0-metered the tornado back there. He said it was the scariest moment of his life. But he's good, just shaken up. Hey.
On that road, Freddie, that we were trying to beat it on, we knew that we had plenty of time, but there was a conga of spotter dots behind us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried to see what happened back there, because if there was a bunch of people, I mean, yeah, that's not good. There were people, like, pulling off right in the path of it. Like, people were, like, slowing down and pulling off. I was like, what are you doing?
I knew we were only 8 miles from that town, and I was like, oh, we can get there in, 6 minutes if we drive fast, so we had plenty of time. But yeah, there's people. That truck in front of us that was going very slow just pulled right confused.
Yep, that one confused me too. I mean, he held us up for like a good 4 minutes too, so I was even starting to get worried. Like, bro, like if we don't go any faster here, like we might even get caught up in this thing. Okay, I need to make sure that we hit the correct. Yeah, we're good. So this will just connect with the interstate down here. Chad, is that confirmed? I see you guys talking about something like fatalities or something, but that could just be speculation. So, is there actually like a confirmed source out there?
Alpha dominant, but there's a new potential area of rotation southeast of Diesel, east of the current circulation.
Where?
East of Hazel. At least that's where my radar has circulation. The one that's warned is south of Hazel to the west, and there's a new circulation possibly trying to form just east of Hazel.
Yeah, it's just chaotic in there. There might just be like brief tornadoes that just set down left and right. There's so many little circulations just embedded within it.
It's going to come right at us, that circulation. Maybe we'll play around in it.
Yeah, it's still got that convergence zone. It looks like you guys are almost right in it. I'll probably look for a spot somewhere around here where we can kind of just pull off and just take a look at it. It's tough when you're in the cities because there's nowhere to pull off, you know? But right here,
lots
got a little bit of a view right
going
here.
very slow, much slower than I want. So hopefully you're on an interstate.
There we go. Just pull way off with the lights on, and then we can look back. Be kind of back out my way here. Yeah, we just pulled off on the interstate. I just want to see if we see anything back toward northwest.
There might be a little hook feature now trying to just southwest of White Settlement if you look very close. It's hard, it's getting close to the radar, but you see the little hook trying to reach out.
I think that might just be radar contam.
Okay, yeah, that might be. It looks weird, but it might be going through the radar beam. That's possible. Yeah.
Finally made a way. Finally made a way. Somehow, I don't know why. So even if we just, it's still showing that screen. Hey, bunny made a way, bunny made a way. Okay. So let's go back down and do the what did we do? Let's see if we can go back to the camera view of things. Okay, I think we can definitely maybe take away the window capture. Okay, so we did take away the window capture, and they did issue a new thingy kind of coming more down here. New area of rotation near Pelican Bay.
That's what I'm doing. I got caught up in all this rain and the traffic was moving so slow, so I'm just getting to the interstate that takes me to downtown, and I'm just going to get east.
Yeah, I mean, that's the safe call right now.
And really, if anything, I'd expect it to form a new mess.
Yeah,
So further east than west.
Actually, it's right here. We're gonna have to charge up the mics. They're getting low, so. Chat, we're gonna go micless for like 15 minutes, okay? Just gonna top them off.
You have that hook feature by Aledo, but I just think there's too much outflow down there.
Oh wait, still recording here too. Let me hit that before maybe something. Wait. Okay. Okay, it's just not gonna do anything. I think this maybe got flipped. So we'll just let it charge up.
Like the cameras, or can they just not hear us at all?
No, it just popped up on here. It said they were at 10%. So
No, I mean chat right now. Can they hear us at all? Or
yeah,
like,
they can hear us through this camera, so it should be good.
It's not as
That's the
crystal
beauty.
clear.
No, unfortunately. But that's the beauty of these DJIs. It like combines all the audio together. Chat, you can hear us okay, right? Just confirming.
Jen's like, mods are tired.
I'm tired too. I'm so
The
tired.
new MD just came out. They're going to extend this 20 hours. No surprise.
Alright, after this guy, I'm just gonna start converging over here. I don't see anybody in this far lane, so coming through. That's why it's nice to have a bunch of lights on your car. You just kind of merge on in the interstate, and everybody's gonna be like, "What is that?"
Yes, the chat can hear us.
Okay, good, perfect. My goodness, guys, I'm actually getting exhausted here.
Same.
Wow.
Same.
Getting pretty tired, chat. But, you know, as long as this thing is threatening the Fort Worth Metro, we gotta be here. We gotta be here for this in case anything bad happens. It's gonna be a long drive back. At this point, it's gonna be 11 o'clock. We're gonna be down here, so now we are gonna be talking about probably not getting the best sleep tonight, but I think it'll still be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Once we, yeah, we can even take that road south. I'm gonna just go to 35, I think 35 is just the same play here. I don't know where that road even goes. yeah, we'll just keep hanging with it. And tomorrow it's going to be either back to northwest Oklahoma or up in Kansas. Probably Kansas, just because, you know, that's just what we're going to get.
Yeah.
But the good thing is we'll have a nice long drive for Freddie to hop back on the video and, you know, get some more editing. Hey man, I gotta hop on that. I gotta get that video out tomorrow morning.
Well, I might need another cow scare to help me awake.
Oh man. Yeah, I might even just pick a hotel somewhat early and then just get up early too. That might not be the worst call tonight. Even if it is like south of OKC. Well, chat, I think it is very safe to say that we made an extremely good call to come down here tonight. We went against the grain, and I think we were able to actually really help some people out today because we were some of the few people down here. So there's an In-N-Out right there.
What were we talking about?
I don't know if we were. But I'm just saying, like, you don't usually see those.
No, you don't.
So, just kind of.
I don't think I've had them before. Even if I did, I probably did. I don't remember it. I don't know. Is In-N-Out good?
I've had it once. The burgers are really good. The fries are like, I don't even know what they're doing. They taste like chalk. There's like no seasoning. They don't do salt. It's like they're like good fries. They have like the potato skin on them.
Oh yeah.
But they don't salt them. Like, guys, put some salt in the fries. You know? Like, what are we doing?
I want some flavor.
Oh wow, so there is a severe potential of a watch likely for this area down here, so for a chance for some pretty significant weather still, so I don't think they're out of the picture yet down there in the Texas area, so finally made a way, finally made a way, finally made a way. So, they did extend the deal for areas that could possibly see a potential tornado watch, and if there is tornadoes, you're looking at about maybe 4-inch hail diameter to about 120 to 125 mile per hour winds with this thing going on. So it's kind of one of those things. It's just one of those things where you guys kind of have to watch this within the next few hours. We're gonna have a really long night with this stuff going on. We have two areas of concern. We have one over here near the Texarkana area going towards El Dorado, and then another area down here going towards Enos, going all the way towards Gun Barrel City, going back over to Athens counties, parts of Texas, so parts of Longview and Marshall, and Chevrolet Point, Benton, Minden are in this area of concern. So then we still have some storms back off over here in the Oklahoma area. We have a storm near Bristow or Boswell. That looks like it's starting to maybe we have a little bit of velocity feature with this storm. Definitely producing a lot of hail. Like I said, velocity signature is showing up, so there is a tornado possible with this storm, is what they've issued. So we're definitely going to watch that. And the severe thunderstorm warning up here is dropping about quarter size hail. I'm going to go back up here near Wapinka, dropping about $half size. So these storms are dropping a lot of damaging hail with these. The Dallas-Fort Worth area, looking at about 2-inch size hail, close to line size hail, so we're definitely watching that there. There's still some rotation still trying to go on up there near the lakeside area, so we're going to watch that for you guys up there. But it's going to be pretty awesome, so not in a sense of hooray, we want the tornado to happen, but just in the sense of wow, it's gonna happen, and that sucks. I've been feeling pain so long. I've been feeling pain. Finally made a way. Finally made a way. Cause you finally made a way. So we do have a new tornado warning down here. You going towards the Nashville area, and that's going to be in that area of concern that we were just mentioning there. It is radar indicated. I'm looking at about ping pong size hail with this storm, close to about 60 miles an hour, close to 65 maybe at some spots. So. Finally made a way. Finally made a way, cause you finally made a way. So, right now we do have a new tornado warning. Like I said before, this is something to watch for in Nashville, parts of Arkansas. There is some rotation. It is an area of concern to watch for. It's going into that vicinity area to just be watching. So we still have a tornado possible here, with quarter size hail. So that is dropping some significant size hail there. So I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. That is kind of concerning. We have maybe another area of rotation back off near Daisy County. That's kind of the area of concern there. As that tornado warning is still going on, it's still issued. At the moment, it is radar indicated, so there's a tornado, but it's radar indicated. It's not indicated that it's on the ground at the moment, but it's just one of those things where, hey, something to watch. So. what's going on? Still that tornado warning going on in Washington. We have a new one. Looks like in McCaskill County. Right now, I don't think. How's the one near Dallas Fort Worth looking? There's a little bit of rotation, but I don't see anything too out of the blue right now. So we are back though. I know we were kind of gone for a little bit, but we're back. So there's damage threat with that, with golf ball size hail associated with that storm. So we do have two areas of concern. Looks like quite a bit of people have lost power in the Nashville area of parts of Texas and part of Arkansas. So we do have those areas of concern right in here. We have a pretty good debris signature with velocity data there. So that storm and Freddy shot is still looking pretty good. So we're definitely gonna keep watching this storm right here, just in case. But we can see the debris signature. We can see that the rotation is really broad. It's there with that storm. So yeah.
On this storm, guys.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, it's they shot out that outflow, and it's not stopping. It's gonna keep on going out in front of it. I'm looking at the local radars around here, and you can clearly see it on all of them. It's about ready to whack you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we probably won't stay on this too much longer. I would bet that there's got to be flash flooding up there.
So what they're saying down here with the storm
That's what they're
in Texas right now, this is the most significant storm going on right now in the Texas area. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get a window capture. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to kind of fix these things right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another slot. Okay. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. Well, let's see. We need a new slot for let's just say we're just gonna say that let's see. So we're gonna go back down to this area. We're gonna take away the window capture. Okay, so we're back, and we still have those active tornado warnings going on down near the Hope counties of Arkansas. Looks like they're making their way more, southeast. So if we go back down to the Shovelport location, this is the area of concern with this storm going into the towns of Oak Haven, Perrytown, Hope. We have a storm chaser Rob in there right now. It doesn't look like his stream is up at the moment, but you can see the debris and the rotation signature on radar right now. This shows you kind of how strong this weather really is going to be, especially with these rotating storms getting into the new atmosphere. It's just something to watch and keep in mind. So we're really making sure that these storms don't try to get more severe than they already are. You know, I really don't want to be like, hey, you know what's going on, right? And then they'll be like, what's happening? You know, I don't understand. And then it's like, whoa, what did I do? Oh, it's locked. That's why I was like, wow. Okay, okay, so that image is browser 2 was locked, so that's what I was trying to figure out why browser 2 was locked for some reason. I don't know why, but it was locked, so I guess we're gonna go back down here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Oklahoma. It's just kind of one of those things. So, we're gonna gust up to 8 miles an hour. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, guys. It's really slow, but this is still a storm that we're gonna keep watching, just for a little bit longer. It's just something that we do want to watch and hope that it doesn't become more severe than it already is. So we're going to hope and pray for these people that are in this area. This stuff is really serious, and it's really unfortunate that people have to go through these kinds of warnings like this
Back to
at nighttime, and it's really not good when you have strong damaging winds like this that is dropping about golf ball size hail at night. You hear it, you're confused, you don't know what's going on. We have a particular dangerous situation with this tornado. It expires in about 7 minutes with that one up there. So what I am going to look at, so there's 2 areas that are really concerning right now. I guess we'll say 3. We have one in Gordon County, one in Hope, and then the one back off near Nashville. Those are kind of the areas of concern. And then we go back down towards the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I know you guys are wondering what's going on down there. So hopefully we'll be unbanned by 12 o'clock at night, and we can go back on TikTok and we'll have all of our people on there actually, so it'll be good. But it's kind of just one of those things that we have some really impressive wind shear leaving the Dallas-Fort Worth area, going more eastward, going towards the towns of Kendall and Pantagio counties. So it's definitely something to still maybe watch just for a little bit longer. But the storms near Nashville is still something to keep in mind and still to watch. So let's see if we can maybe get a look at these. the one in Nashville is still pretty strong. We have a lot of cells forming out here, and I feel like this is gonna cause like a huge, maybe huge weather event over these next few hours in this area. So there's a severe thunderstorm watch for the next hour or so, or for the next 6 hours for these counties in blue. So tornado watch. Let's see if we can maybe make this like green, so so they kind of know. So these areas that are in green right here are the areas that are of concern. I don't see anything else happening up here in the Oklahoma area near Tulsa and Muskogee and Tahlequah, Stillwater, Okmulgee, and Bartersville for tonight. I think everything has moved out, but hopefully we'll be unbanned off of TikTok, and we'll be able to go back at 12 o'clock tonight, and we'll have our original people on there. So I won't have to stream off of YouTube and Twitch. Mainly all my viewers are on Twitch right now. YouTube not so much, but that's okay. But the main areas of concern for you guys that are asking on Twitch, this is for Prescott and Hope, Arkansas. This is in Nashville right now. It's doing some pretty significant damage. I believe the one back here is a dangerous situation, is what the National Weather Service has issued with these storms. This one has about 33 minutes, dropping about golf ball size hail, and they have extended that severe thunderstorm watch out a little bit more for another 6 hours for you guys out there in those counties. So it's still something to watch. You guys are not at a clear yet. It's still some pretty strong rotation here. We've had some pretty dangerous tornadoes over the last few days, especially the one in Enid, the one near Reno, and then the one right now back off near Prescott, dropping massive hail core, and it's pretty severe at the moment. So what I am going to try to do though is see if I can maybe get find my camera. Three in Arkansas, still active. It looks like Freddy might be offline, but I can't tell. Yeah, Freddy's offline. Mayron Harris is offline right now. Not really a lot of people online, but it does look like they're like just shy of highways.
I honestly might just, if they're open on the inside, I might just go in there for like 20 minutes and eat. I kind of just want to walk around, go to the bathroom, stretch the legs a little bit.
Hey, I'm game for that too at this point. I mean, and then we can maybe just get our hotels in there and just figure out our game plan for tomorrow. Real quick. I'm still kind of leaning Kansas though right now, just looking at the environment up there. I took a look at the Triple R, and you know, that's.
So we have active tornado warnings going on in the Arkansas area at this time. So if you do know anybody in the Arkansas area, let them know, hey, you got issues going on, you got stuff happening in Arkansas. So if you're in Arkansas, just be on the lookout for that stuff coming in your area real soon. We're probably going to be shifting over to TikTok, hopefully, in the next 30 minutes. we'll be able to go back to TikTok and have original viewers and people. But they're just issuing. We still have 2 active tornado warnings still right now. 1 for Prescott still. There's still some broad rotation. Still something to watch over here in Arkansas. So, if I will show the weather threat for tomorrow. So if we can, this is kind of the weather threat for tomorrow. Your main threat probably is up here in the Kansas area, coming back down towards Stillwater and Oklahoma City. Parts of Tulsa, Tahlequah, Muskogee, Mulgee, McAllister, Fort Smith. I don't really see too much happening tomorrow, but like I said, it's there. But you're seriously, your better chances are more up near Kansas in the Stillwater and Oklahoma City area. If we do have some storms, they could be scattered to severe somewhere in this area. So it could be something to watch just in case. You really don't know what's really going to happen, because all these storms are going to move out. It's a day 3. So day 3 is going to be a pretty crazy day for you guys up here in the Des Moines area, going towards Iowa City, back up towards Chicago, and parts of Indiana, going just parts of Columbus, Ohio, back down towards Memphis, Tennessee. So still something to watch there. Definitely going to be a crazy day on day 3. Crazy day on day 3. This is day 1. This is what we're dealing with right now. We've had a pretty crazy day today, just with storms in general. It was supposed to be a pretty significant day in Oklahoma. Didn't really roll out to be as crazy as it was. Nothing as crazy as the ones in Enid earlier this week. Still hoping they recover from there. We had a violent tornado going on near the Reno, Texas area that was close to about an EF4, just like the one in Enid. So it's still something to watch, and you can see storm meter shot here, and it's pretty impressive.
But that is the kind of thing that we've had to do before. Is that kind of grind there?
Still pretty impressive. He is not on the storm. He's in Texas right now. But this storm is still pretty active. Still producing a lot of circulation. So just something to keep in mind. Keep on the lookout, guys. Still rotation. Still happening. Hasn't slowed down. So what I am going to do is look for my remote. Give me a minute. Feeling pain so long. Oh, my remote's like right here. That's funny. Oh. That is not what I wanted. Oh. Not a lot going on. Still those active warnings, but other than that, there's actually not really a lot going on right now. Which is pretty good, I'd say, but so. We're really hoping maybe around the 1 o'clock time period, maybe we'll start. We'll maybe be able to go live, but I'm not sure, so we're directing in 10. Okay, so he is offline officially, okay. They all are offline. That's great, I guess. Yeah, he's done. He's done. Same with Nick Gorman. Nick Gorman is retired. We still have Storm Chaser Rob on these storms, and the things with this, I can't really see any area of I can't see what they're seeing, so it's almost like, bro. Well, I can't go live until like 5:56 tomorrow, so finally get away, finally get away. I'm getting paid. Finally get away, you can finally get away. Not a lot going on, though. Is what I'm really gonna say. I get it, there's active tornado warnings, but it's really just like, what are we gonna do? Still one for the Hampstead area. So about baseball size hail, this is a pretty good sale. Also baseball sized hail, this is pretty good as well, so gonna be very interesting to see what plays out. So there was like a small threat out here today, but that's your threat. That really is. Well, that looks pretty interesting right there, but it's, I mean, nothing to cry home about. So I believe they are taking away some of those warnings, which is a really good thing. We don't want to have any more tornado warnings tonight. So. And then we do have a few customers without power down here. Looks like in the Atoka area, about 221 customers, so not a lot. And the storm that did come through, looks like we have about 2,257 customers out of 46,000 people. So that is where the huge tornado ripped through. In Reno. It was a very dangerous situation. Probably about 2 hours ago, so that was something that we were watching really closely. So we're still watching that because there's another storm forming right behind there. but I'm pretty sure I don't see any more rotation. Maybe the one near Pelican Bay. That's dropping ping pong size hail, but that's really all you're gonna get. I don't really see anything too out of the ordinary. Or really, the only thing we're watching is a storm over here near Hope. That's what Rob's on right now. So, and his shot's not up at the moment. So we do have a storm over here near Waldron. That is dropping dollar size hail out there. So, and then the one is dropping lime size hail. This is a destructive storm, they said. That expires in about a minute. What about the one in Hope? How is that doing? Still going on. Another 16 minutes. About baseball size hail with that. Still pretty crazy. Just to think some people have seen baseball size hail today in their states. I was coming home from work and I was set up on the highway, and I got intercepted in some hail and some strong wind and a little bit of power flashes, and some trees were knocked down, some power lines were knocked down, and we had like a duplex of houses just lost power. Thought that was kind of neat that we got to get a video of that, but not neat that they lost it. You know, it sucks not having power at night. So we're hoping people get on that out there, but definitely quite a bit of people in Panama County. They just sent that out, so people lost power down here in Scott County. People are losing power down here. Wow, in Pike County. People down here in Howard County. And then the tornado warning storm, I think there's about 258 customers without power down there right now. So we're hoping that comes back on for them. Still rotating, but I really don't think it's going to be as severe as it looks. So I really think we're good there, but I probably am going to end the stream on YouTube and on Twitch. I know you guys are like, no, don't leave, there's still a tornado warning. I don't see this thing continuing to anything crazy. You're still going to get golf ball size hail. It's still going to be a pretty severe storm. Still be in that safe spot, just in case. But I really think they're probably going to let these as these storms can join together and use the atmosphere to underflow this front. So I really think we're good there. Maybe the storms to watch are maybe the ones that are just now starting near Waldron and Greenwood as they make their way towards the Ozark. Those storms are something to watch there. Nothing going on. There is a lot of precipitation just around in this area that I have circled. So we're going to watch for tomorrow, make sure nothing else tries to form itself and does something pretty severe. So that's what we're hoping that doesn't happen. But other than that, I really don't see too much going on. So pretty good thing there, I guess. Now the storm near Reno is rotating again. And then the one near Fort Worth is rotating as well. So maybe we'll stay on just for a minute. Just for a minute longer. Well, we're sitting at 5 warnings in total. 2 tornado warnings and 5 severe thunderstorm warnings. Finally made a way. Is the title on purpose? LOL, I'm just curious. Severe weather live. What do you mean by is the title on purpose? LOL, I'm just curious. What do you mean by that, Joseph? I mean, we are tracking some severe weather. So We're tracking some tornado warnings right now, my friend. That's kind of what we have it as. I'm banned on TikTok right now, so mainly my following over there probably doesn't know I'm live on here. So I kind of just I'm testing out YouTube and stuff, and I'm testing out OBS. I normally use TikTok and everything else, but I'll be able to come back on TikTok tomorrow around 5 for the weather day tomorrow, which is good. So it's spelled wrong. I probably did that, or one of my mods probably spelled it wrong. That's been the title for the last, I don't know, 4 days. So you're good, man. We'll definitely try to get that fixed. You know, I haven't really looked at it. You know, I just came on, and I think I remember one of my mods saying, "Hey, I think that's spelled wrong yesterday or something," and I forgot to go in and fix it. But so make sure to share the live though, my friend. Let people know that we're tracking active tornado warnings going in Arkansas right now. One in Hope and one in Perrytown, Emmett. So we are sitting at 2 tornado warnings and 6 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. Not a lot going on though, if you really think about it. I mean, it's still dropping baseball-sized hail, pretty much with both of these, and they're gonna extend that tornado warning for another 55 minutes for lime-sized hail. So we are gonna be on just for a little bit longer, just because they are extending this tornado warning back down towards Bodcaw, going towards Willsville. And then we have another area rotation near Buff City that we're going to be watching that is dropping quarter-size hail. And then if we go back over towards the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we have 2 pretty impressive storms still going on. And there's a storm up here near Reno that is a hail storm. Definitely is dropping multi-million-dollar hail with this storm. So if what we're going to do was we're going to take a look at the storm. There's kind of a little hook just on the backside of the storm. It is dropping golf ball size hail, so this is kind of an area of concern that we're going to be watching. There's a little bit of rotation here near Pelican Bay, so going all the way towards Pecan Acres and Lake Forest. So I love supporting small weather creators like you. I'm one myself, so that's awesome, Jacob. That's awesome, man. I'm not used to doing this on what's it called, YouTube. I'm used to being on TikTok, so it's kind of hard to get those people to find you on here than it is on TikTok. Cause TikTok is easier because people scroll, and then out of nowhere you get like a lot of people, and they are like, oh wow, you do this, it's cool, you know. But you know, I try not to push people too much. Be like, hey, I mean, I do say I'm live on YouTube. Just tune in and we'll keep you updated. But you know, I'm not like psycho. I'm not like, you need to join the live right now. I need views and I need this. No, I'm here to keep you safe. So we still have Rob in this area and Hope. He's not on right now, but he's still going strong, so we got 3 tornado warnings going on in Arkansas. These 2 are about to expire, and that one for 53 for Hampstead County. These have all been for Hampstead. So if you're anywhere near Hampstead, definitely be in that safe spot. You got some stuff coming your guys' way. Near Gunther, going all the way back down towards Bodcaw, going towards Azer, going towards Willsville, going towards Sanders, and Falcon, and Delta. We've had a pretty long day. We had a pretty long week, actually. Being banned was something I was not expecting this week on TikTok, so it's kind of shocking that they did that to me. All I did was show like 1 match of the pay-per-view of WrestleMania, right? And then I get like freaking banned and taken down. So it's like, oh wow, that's crazy. But I'll be able to go live tomorrow around like 5, 6 o'clock when the storms are starting. I'm up in Kansas and Oklahoma, so we live on TikTok. So I'll definitely put that in the comments so you guys can join there on TikTok tomorrow. That'll be pretty interesting. I bet you my people are going to be so excited to see me back on TikTok because they're probably like, "Where's he at? It's been going crazy these last few days and we haven't been able to." Well, I can't tag all of you guys, and I try to post stuff, and but things happen and kind of just gotta accept it. So still pretty impressive going on. Where Rob's at, and Rob's right in the middle of that thing, so. That's pretty crazy that Rob is in there. So I wish we had Rob's shot though. I mean, you know how great that would be. Like, he's really going. He's like pulled off. Huge polygon though. For that warning, let me look at this. A lot of counties involved in this tornado warning right now, so let's see if we can get a storm track kind of from where he's at. So we got about Gunther 2 minutes, Azer 15, and Bodcall about 18. I'd say Willieville about 25. Sanders probably about the same. Delta maybe 30 minutes. So that is your storm track for these counties in this tornado warning. Also parts of Palamos going back down towards Baker and Mount Pleasant and Falcon. You guys are also in this, so dropping about lime-sized hail with that. So pretty good storm going on. It's really about all we're seeing right now. We got stuff back down here near the Dallas-Fort Worth. Pretty impressive tornado earlier. We do have some interesting things going on near Pelican Bay still. Dropping lime-sized hail there. And then we have something going on near close enough to the Dallas-Fort Worth, dropping ping-pong-sized hail. Pretty impressive storms here. Been really impressive all night. We were supposed to have a pretty big day in Oklahoma, but we never got anything up here in Oklahoma, so it was like, well, and I was telling people all day, yeah, we could have a chance to see some strong tornadoes, some hail, and some damaging wind, and some, like, maybe some DVD-sized hail, and we got hail, okay, and we got the storm, but we didn't get nothing crazy. We didn't get too crazy hail, and I felt bad. I was like, and I kept saying, well, I really don't think nothing's gonna happen today, so, just, y'all are good, and stuff like that, so. I was telling the people at work that, so it was like, And then the weather news stations and National Weather Service were saying, it's gonna get bad, it's not gonna get bad, it's gonna get bad, it's not gonna get bad, and it's like, well, what is it? I mean, come on. We can only do so much, on radar. We can only do so much with our intelligence and looking at the National Weather Service, so it's like there's not really much we can do there, if you get what I mean. But it's just something, we're here though. We're chilling. Can't wait to go back to TikTok. I like YouTube. Don't get me wrong, YouTube's cool, but it's just hard, I guess, to reach people that are in these areas, because not a lot of people are gonna think, well, maybe he's live on YouTube, or maybe they're like, I'm gonna look up live weather on YouTube, and if you do, you may think of Ryan Hall or Max Velocity or the Dominator team and stuff like that. So kind of one of those things, but I am grateful to at least get some people come through. So we do have a new area of discussion. It expires in about an hour. So these counties are now under severe thunderstorm watch down there. But if they do lift this, then we'll probably take a break. Because I really don't see that craziness of this storm, so. But still watching it, just making sure nothing comes out of this. Especially the ones near Dallas Fort Worth. So let's go back over to Dallas. The one in Reno is dropping some crazy hail core, and I really want to see if I can get the shot of this. Where the thing going? Dropping tennis ball size hail in the storm. Pretty impressive. Let's see if we can go to. I was hoping to see the diameter of this hail, but it looks like it won't let us at the moment. Probably radar down. Who knows? I ain't gonna argue with the National Weather Service or Radar Omega because without them I wouldn't be where I'm at, so. Lafayette counties going all the way down towards Hempstead and Nevada counties for 46 minutes. 2-inch size hail. You're looking at about lime size. Special weather statement in Daisy County. We have a storm up here near National Forest. That's looking pretty good. Dropping quarter size up there. Pretty much any hail can do a lot of damage. I mean, there's no doubt about it. So, we do have the outlook for tomorrow. Your best bet, probably up here in the Kansas area, to see some stuff. We do have a small chance in Oklahoma. We have a chance over here as well. That's not as big, but if it does happen, it's still something to watch. Like I said, it's really unpredictable what the weather's really going to do. And we have a tornado threat. Again, nothing crazy. More like Kansas is going to see the threat. The wind, it's high, but it's not low in some spots. It's not. Some spots it's 5%, so it's not 0. Same with the hail. There's some spots that are probably going to see hail bigger, probably golf ball, baseball size. Some areas might see tennis ball, nickel, and some areas might see like pea size hail or lime size or nickel. So still not 0, but still something to watch out for. And then we do have day 3. That is kind of concerning for the areas of parts of Iowa, going back towards Chicago and Milwaukee, going pretty much all the way down towards Memphis, Tennessee, parts of Nashville, parts of Indiana in this thread as well. So we're definitely going to be watching that tomorrow. And we're going to let the dog in. She's needy, she's crazy, so give me 1 minute. Oh. It's almost like one of those things. When you have an old dog, there's not really much you can do. You're gonna have to be patient. I mean, sometimes it's hard and it really makes you like rage. But it's like, well, I mean, they're old. Why get mad? Like, what is there to get mad about? This storm over here is really, really dropping massive hail. So there she goes. Now she's getting. See, it really makes me mad. You're gonna have to stop this. Stop. Please. You're getting my freaking nerves. I can't do this all night with her. I won't. I lose sleep sometimes because of it. People on TikTok, they're like, no, just let her out, keep her in, let her out, keep her in. I was like, I don't want to hear that. I know you guys don't want to hear banging on the door like, June, 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 you know? And it's like, Oh man, my back. My back is killing me from work. I'm not even gonna lie. Still some. Well, look at him go. Rob is still. I wish he had a shot up, but he's right like in the midst of that, and it's really weakened. It's still golf ball size hail, but we're trying. We're trying, Josh. You're trying, my friend. I've been feeling pain so long. How's everybody's day going so far, though? Been a crazy week, been a long week. So glad tomorrow's Sunday. Don't work Monday. Get to rest. So. That was weird. I heard a weird noise outside, and it kind of scared me, so. MYN is good. It really has been a long week. It's like one of those things where sometimes you hope to have those like pretty impressive weather days, but at the same time it's like I don't really want that to happen, because I don't want anybody to be injured and anybody to get hurt, but at the same time it's like we need stuff to happen so we can have coverage and we can have stuff going on and not just sit here and watch the low level in sales. So we do have a new. What's that new one? Western Choctaw, okay. Choctaw has one? No way. I guess you could count that. Dropping quarter size. I wouldn't count. Well, that is Choctaw Nation, okay. But I mean, it's really close to Texas. I mean, here's Paris. I'd say Texas has that over Oklahoma. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Now, if they extend this, it's really hard to tell if they are, but if they do, then we will be live just a little bit longer. But if they don't, then I think we'll probably take a break. There's not really much we can do. Our weather day is probably going to be tomorrow and Sunday. Or tomorrow is Sunday and Monday. My days are so off. I'm like, good Lord. I'm like sleep deprived. Been a long week. Anybody like collecting Pokemon? I got a bunch of that stuff that I really like and enjoy. So I got a pretty cool PSA 9 card that I really like a lot, and I just think it's kind of the most coolest thing ever. Won it on an auction off of Whatnot, so I got a bunch of more stuff coming in from Whatnot, so I really think that's kind of cool how we have this, how we get this stuff from Whatnot. And I trust it all, you know. I've gotten some pretty cool things. I got scammed, I think, maybe once on Whatnot, but, you know. We're pretty big card collectors here on the channel, so I think we'll start maybe doing some stuff with that. When the weather season slows down, we'll probably do, like, pack openings or giveaways or something, you know what I mean? So, let me know, though, if y'all would like that. People on Twitch and people on YouTube. Get in here right now, because I'm not going to do this tonight, and you know I won't. Cause she made me drop everything. She made me drop everything. No way, bruh. Okay, I was like, no, not another tornado. So we do have areas that are in concern down here. Going all the way back from Longview. As I make the way towards Shelverport and going down towards Monroe, going over towards Pine Bluff, back up to Benton, going towards Hot Springs, going over towards Paris, back down towards the Dallas area, going all the way towards Sulphur Springs, Greenville. So those areas are concerned. The areas in blue are the severe thunderstorm watch. Those go for about 5 hours. Look about hail for 2-inch size to 70 mile per hour winds. And then this green area is a tornado watch. It expires in 4 hours, but I really think they're going to lift that really soon. So, no. Get up on the bed. 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 Get up. Come on. You don't want to go out there. Go out there. You're gonna lay down. Whew. Her breath stinks. Her breath does not smell like Doritos. Oh. Some people are like, if you smell your dog, it smells like Doritos or something. It's like, what? My dog does not smell like Doritos. I don't know. Dang, he's still going pretty strong. Max is still going on pretty strong. So, if he's still going, you know that. But he does that thing, he'll be like, if something severe happens, I'll come back. I mean, we all have done that, right? And we haven't came back if something severe happened because we just got too tired or probably fell asleep. So, but I really don't see much happening, so I probably will take a break. Oh, I know there's an active tornado warning, I get that, but I just don't really see anything out of the ordinary or anything like scary serious. So, but I do appreciate people that did tune in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on TikTok. I'll put my TikTok in the chat for you guys that are wanting to know. And we should have like a mallard duck.